Is everybody ready? Okay. So one human element in which I consider my family's and my own is the element of compromise. This may seem strange to you, but it's a super glue that cements my family together in harmony. See, my family spans 3.5 generations, so this leads us to have different mentality, perspective, and values. My family consists of my grandmother, a survivor of the Japanese occupation of China, my mother, a baby boomer from Hong Kong, my brother, born in the late 1980s, and myself, who was born on the onset of a new millennium. Because of this generation gap that we have between each other, we tend to have chronic conflicts in which tend to tear us apart as a family. But we come back together because we realize and we need to learn how to compromise with each other over our differences. Compromise is the act of agreement or settlement of dispute when all sides make concessions. Basically, you come away from the table being very, very unhappy because you didn't get all you wanted. But you're satisfied. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I believe is a very important value to have in your life. And it's the value and skill of compromising. See? Throughout our lives, we will realize that we don't achieve our aspirations on our own will. We tend to compromise with another platform, be it school or another challenging activity. We tend to meet this platform on the middle ground or halfway, and it lifts us higher to reach our goals. A great example of this is during school. We have those dreaded group projects. I hate group projects. There's something about like working with people you hate and despise. It makes me want to rage and rant like a babbling buffoon until I get what I want. But then, that's not compromise. And if I don't compromise, I don't receive a reward. I don't receive a good grade. Not receiving a good grade awards me a slap in the face and a scolding from my mother along the lines of, or why you know A. The lesson I'm trying to convey here is that when you take the time and effort to put energy into a compromise, you tend to realize and reach a solution and achieve something you want. And vice versa. The less effort and energy you put in, the less you get out. You get nothing. One huge example of the opposite is the United States House of Representatives and the government shutdown. See, lately, political parties, have not been able to discuss with other parties because they are afraid of losing support, and therefore they do not compromise with each other. Because of this, the Republicans shut down the government for 16 days. Also furloughing 800,000 workers and denying college students federal financial aid, which is ridiculous because the tuition is too damn high. Ain't no one got the money for college. So it's ridiculous that the government had to do that. And this is the result of not being able to compromise. And to combat this, I believe that the value of learning how to compromise should be taught universally to everyone, not just at school, but in general. It should be passed down from generation to generation. And it's a very valuable skill because being able to compromise allows you to work out your differences with your life, your family, most importantly yourself, so you can evolve. If Babe Ruth didn't compromise with his weight, he'd be one of the worst baseball players of all time. If One Direction didn't compromise with its record label or each other, they wouldn't have the fangirls they have today. With a little effort, we can all be like One Direction. But the main lesson I'm trying to get here is that we all need to learn to compromise with our lives, with the world, with each other, and most importantly, with ourselves. Thank you.